Singh was questioned at official launch on Friday, the rationale behind keeping an over 45 tournament when the aim is to select a squad for the over 50 World Cup in 2022.
See, what we're trying to do now is to build a pool, right, of players. If you look at the team list that we have, quite a few of them would be over 50 in March 2022, right? So we don't want to run an over 50 tournament and just leave back the others behind, right? So you want to get a pool up. So if those who don't qualify for March 2022, age-wise, could qualify the next 2 years in March, it won't be March every time. In 2024, every 2 years. All right? And we plan to have more of these T25 tournaments. I mean, we would probably have it once or twice a year. All right? I mean, the situation with the pandemic is really, holding up a lot of stuff that we could have done before. But we plan to do more of the T25s because that would help to bring out more persons, all right, and build the pool more, all right, and have to develop a pool of the persons who are on the cusp of their 48, 49, 50 in the lead up to the future World Cups.
Before the conclusion of the launch, the organizers revealed that former West Indies captain Ramdawar Sarwan will represent Timothy Motorcycle Masters. One of the rules of the tournament allows any of the 8 teams to pick one player per match who is between the age of 40 to 44. The tournament has attracted numerous sponsors, and the most major comes in the form of Banks Dih. Their communications manager, Troy Peters, said they're most elated to be on board this tournament, which he deems to be unique.
But I must say that Banks Dih Limited is delighted to be on board. We support cricket in every area. And today we stand here to support the veterans, as we call them, or the over 45s, because this here is what you say, a continuity of what happens. Because when I look back at players who would have retired at 35 or 30, what happens after that? But there is a platform for them to continue to progress and to be fit, continue a healthy lifestyle. I've seen a lot of, softball and tee-ball cricket being played around. But what about hardball cricket? And this is a platform for such an event. So I'm very happy to be here, and I would like to say that Banks is very happy to be on board with our 2 main brands. We have Banks Beer, our world-renowned, and Banks Beer, our flagship beer. And we also have one of our newly established or introduced vodka, the Maximum Ultra Refined Premium Vodka. That will be the basis of our sponsorship.
Meanwhile, the organizers have maintained their stance that they need not the approval of the Island Cricket Board to host their private over 45 tournament. Chief Executive Officer of Cricket West Indies, Johnny Grave, on Friday morning said the regional governing body for the sport would not give its stamp of approval to any match or event without a prior endorsement of the territorial board in which that match or event is taking place.
Under the Act, the GCB is expressly set out in paragraph 2, sections 4A, B, C, and D. Is noteworthy that under every one of those subsections, this GCB is bound to promote cricket nationally, which is precisely what my client has set out to do. The parliamentary intention that precipitated the 2014 Act that could be gleaned from any aspect of statutory interpretation must be that the said legislation is intended to promote and benefit the national sport. So, if you go through those sections of the Constitution, right, the opinion said the GCB has no power to grant or not grant approval for any cricket which they are not administering. Our tournament is an over 45 tournament, which is not a form or a class of cricket that is being administered by the ICC and ultimately to their members, Cricket West Indies, and their members.
Round 1 commences Saturday with 4 matches across venues in Essequibo, Enmore, and the Georgetown Cricket Club border. For the newsroom, Akim Green.